Good morning. Good morning. Hello, sleepy boy. Good morning, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Liza. If you're new around here, thought I'd start the vlog here. I'm in the gym, about to go and do a run this morning. It's actually later than usual. I have found that if I don't watch Love Island the night before, you know when they do catch up, it's never on the telly the next day in time for me to watch it when I do my run. So I thought this morning, because I really wanted to catch up on it, I thought I would, fingers crossed it will be on there now, wait till a little bit later. So I thought I'd do the school run and all of that kind of stuff, and then I could catch up on Love Island, because I feel like when I do my runs, I really need to watch something that I'm into to keep me motivated, especially when I'm inside running. When I'm outside, music keeps me motivated, but when I'm inside, I need something good to watch. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's on there. I really hope it's on there. It's going to be so annoying if it's not. Hopefully I'm in focus. Anyway, it's hair wash day today. I want a fake tan today and just have a bit of a zhuzh, like a re-zhuzh. This time of the month for me is the week where I just feel really gross about myself. You know when you look in the mirror and you don't actually recognise yourself, you're like, why do I look like that? I don't know what it is, but every month that happens for me, and I'm in that week of the month where I just don't recognise myself. So I want to take a little bit more care of myself today, wash my hair, make me feel good, put some fake tan on, might even do my eyebrows, like I keep putting them off, but might do my eyebrows. I've had such a rush this morning. I took the kids to school and then Vinny texted me just before I left and he was like, oh, do I need my tie for school today? Last week, bearing in mind it was like really hot, wasn't it? So they got to wear their PE kit to school. And then I swear I read in the newsletter or an email somewhere where it said the following week the kids can just go to school with their shirts and trousers or whatever, all short, and no ties, like ties were optional. And then he texted me this morning after leaving home with no tie saying, do I need my tie? Just like that. The way kids text is so funny, they're so brief, aren't they? But do I need my tie? And that was it. And then, like I said, oh yeah, maybe you do, because I read another email that said that they did need their ties. So I was really confused because I thought I'd read that they didn't need them. Literally, it was just one of those, you know, when you're just about to leave to take the other kids to school. So then I tried to ring him, and then of course his phone's off. Like, how am I meant to answer you? So then I rang the school, and the receptionist was like, yeah, no, they do need their ties today. So then I was in a bit of a kerfuffle, took the tie with me in the car, got to the school, see the receptionist, she was like, and see all of the other kids not wearing ties. The other receptionist was like, oh no, it's optional this week. They don't need to wear them. I was like, right. And the other receptionist was like, no, they do. So everyone was a bit confused, but apparently they don't have to wear them. So in short, they didn't need their ties. And I left with his tie in my hand. So anyway, here we are, and I'm gonna do my run. I could have easily been like, not doing the run today. However, I'm kind of like doing runs twice a week rather than 3 times a week at the moment. And I thought if I don't run today, oh no, who's ringing me? It's someone. Hello? Sorry, that was the doctors ringing me then. I don't know why. You know when you like see a local number, you always assume it's going to be like a school or someone like that. Anyway, luckily it was the doctors, it's for me. They just wanted to put me in for my bloods to be done for my thyroid, just to check my thyroid is all okay. So anyway, this window behind me is making everything really annoying. Hold on. So yeah, I'm all over the place today. But I thought I would vlog it because these are like real life moments and this is what it's all about. But anyway, what was I saying? Got the kids off, done all of that, and then I because I wanted to go and post some parcels, which I did, like vintage parcels at Tesco's. My plan was originally to go in there because I wanted to go get some feta. And then because I was like thinking about the school tie, I didn't go into Tesco, so now I haven't got the feta. So I have to have lunch without feta today, but you know what I'm like with my feta and avocados. I love them. But anyway, I'm gonna do my run now. Hopefully Love Island is on and we can just get to it. I think I was saying that I just could, oh, do you know what I've forgotten? I've forgotten my socks. Just looked at my trainers and I've got no socks on. But these are my trainers. I get asked quite often actually what trainers I use for running. These are the ones that I use inside and outside actually. These are the Asics. What are these called? Flight Foam Asics. I've got a few different ones. I've also got the Gelic Sight 10, I think they are. But they're really comfortable. So yeah, when I first started running, I had an injury, and I think it was because of the trainers that I was wearing. They weren't like running trainers, and I had that injury for about 3 or 4 weeks. So I was like, oh, I need to get some trainers that actually, you know, are good for running. So I went to Asics, and I've not turned back since. I absolutely love them. They're so comfortable, and I've not had any injuries since. So that's really good, considering I've been running for like, I don't know, 1.5 years or whatever it is now, but I'm still doing it, just not as frequent. It's more twice a week than 3. because your girl is lazy, and I'm still trying to keep up with everything, like with the eating and stuff. I still intermittent fast, but I'm not like tracking my calories as such anymore. I do have days where I track my calories and I have days where I don't. So I'm a little bit more lenient. I'm just trying to be more mindful. However, we all have those days, don't we, where we just eat whatever. But I still intermittent fast, so I don't have anything until lunchtime. But you know, we're trying. We're still going. I'm still like maintaining. I'm probably like a few pounds up from what I was last year, but not many. So yeah, we're still on the right track, but I could be better. But anyway, that's that. I'm gonna stop rambling. I feel like I've been talking all day. And let's get this run done. I'm just procrastinating because I don't want to run, but I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Devastated. It's not on there, guys. It's just the unseen bits which I don't want to watch. I need episode 14. God. Let's get this run done and get out of here. Okay, do you know what? I just remembered Love Island USA is on at the minute as well. And I've never watched, well, I've not watched this new series. Is this a new series? Hold on. Series 6? I don't know, but I've not watched this series anyway, so I'm going to watch it. Right, let's watch this one because it's something. I've had my shower. I've just fake tanned my face, actually. I use this one by Effin Tan. I thought I'd show you whilst I was in the bathroom. This is the fake tan that I swear by for my face. I absolutely love it. And I put it on with, hold on. They also sell the face brush as well, so you could just kind of blend it in really nicely. I'll put it on now. I did just put it on my neck, but I've just put my t-shirt on, it's fine. So basically how I apply it is, just mist it on the face like that. You can keep misting, it depends how far you want to go with it, how dark you want to be, but I find if I just like mist my face twice, then that's like a good tan for the next kind of couple of days. And then I tend to just do it again in a couple of days time, or whenever I feel like I need a bit of a top up. I just find with my face and my neck, my tan fades the quickest, so I just use that to top it up, and then I fake tan my body once a week. And today is a tanning day. I might do it twice a week actually, once or twice a week, probably twice a week in the summer. And today is Monday, so usually I probably would have done it on a Thursday or a Friday, but I just didn't this week and I didn't feel the need to. This one here is the Effin Tan Face Mist. Fragrance-free tanning water for face and body, and I use the shade medium to dark, so that is that one. I've done my run, so that was alright, and actually I started watching Love Island USA and that was really good, so I'm glad I've got that to watch as well now whenever I haven't got Love Island UK to watch. Sorry for the towel on the head situation, but anyway, hair is wet, hair is washed, but I will fake tan before I do my hair. So the fake tan that I'm going to use is Tan Luxe Express Mousse. So I've spoken about this so many times. The reason why I love this one is, for starters, it only takes half an hour to develop, and I am a morning tanner. I never ever fake tan at night time. It's just not worth the sleepless night. I love my sleep, and if I feel sticky or uncomfortable in bed, especially with this like heat wave that we've had, I just cannot deal with that. My sleep is more important. So I use the Express Tan, and it's just my absolute favourite. It's just a go-to of mine. It doesn't go too dark, it gives me a lovely colour, and it kind of lasts a good like amount of time as well. So I'll just do this once or twice a week. Like I said, I tan in the morning and I kind of leave it all day, and then I will shower it off at night time. So that is what I'm going to do today. And then I'll just use one of these like velvet tanning mitts. This is the Effin Tan one, and this one works really well, just like nice and smooth on the skin. So that is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to fake tan my body and then get my hair done. I'll be back when I'm done, because obviously you don't want to see me do that, do ya? Back in the early vlogging days when I used to do loads of beauty videos, I used to create all of these like tanning videos, and I'd do like a little self-tan guide, and I just don't know how I film them, because these days I'm like, how can I not get my body on? The phone again, the phone's been going all morning this morning. I'm going to fake tan and I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay, tan is done. Time to do my hair. I'm just gonna prep my hair to dry it, and I'm gonna use the Redken One United. I use this every time I wash my hair. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Cloud9 and what is this, Magical Quick Dry Potion, so my hair dries a little bit quicker when I'm blow drying it. It is magical stuff, it works a treat. And then I'm also going to use this Tangle Teezer brush. They actually sent this to me the other day. I've not used it yet on wet hair, so we'll see how that goes. It's good, that brush, but yeah, I'm just going to brush from the bottom up whenever you're doing your hair, especially when it's wet. Brush it from the bottom up, because those ends are fragile, girls. Right, my hair looks a bit crazy. I was trying something different today. We're not leaving it like this. However, basically, whenever I straighten my hair, I always say to you, I don't like it, don't I? And I feel like it's because it's always like dead straight and dead flat to my hair. And then I saw this hack the other day on TikTok. And she's like, if you want more volume in your hair, blow dry your hair like all over the place, basically. Usually what I would do is I would part my hair and then I would dry it in the parting. But she was like, you should brush your hair in like different directions just to kind of gain that extra volume in the root. So that is what I've done. I haven't got like a parting situation going on here. Hold on, let's just create a bit of a parting. So I've created a bit of a parting, but as you can see, there is actually a lot more volume here, isn't there? Like at the root. It probably will be gone in a minute when I straighten my hair, but I thought I would just give it a try. I'm going to straighten my hair. I'm using the wide irons from Cloud9. I love wide irons for my hair. The glow up isn't complete yet because obviously I need to develop in my tan and stuff, but yeah, anyway, what I think I might do is I'm just going to try and focus mainly on the mid-lengths and ends of my hair just so we can keep a little bit of volume if possible. Hair is all done now. I quite like this whole flicky voluminous bit we've got going on here. This does feel a bit more like bouncy here more than usual, but I need to do my makeup now, so I'm probably going to have to clip that up. I've got cream on my hand ready to put on my face, but I do need to kind of clip these away, don't I? Because that's annoying otherwise. Let's just get on with making me look a little bit more presentable today because I look really pale. The tan needs to develop immediately. Immediately, please, because like I said, we're not really feeling like we recognise ourselves today. Do you know what I found yesterday when I was sorting out my beauty drawer? I came across this Pixie product. Now this is a CC crayon by Under Eye. I don't really suffer too badly with my under eyes, to be honest. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very lucky for that because when I was younger I had an overactive thyroid gland, and it one of the symptoms of it is you get really bulgy eyes. So this underneath part of my eye was really bulgy when I was younger, when I was like I don't know how old I was now, when I was in primary school. Really bulgy eyes. So I don't think that my eyes are that bad underneath them at the minute, so I'm still going to try it. This is what it looks like. It's like a little orange crayon, like that. So there is a little bit of darkness just there and there, and I'm guessing that's meant to correct it. I don't know what to do. Do you use this and then you put concealer over the top? So we'll put that underneath, like that. Oh my god, is that going to look alright? Give myself some orange eyes. I'm assuming that's going to counteract the darkness. Who knows? Looks great. And now I'm going to just put a little bit of concealer. We'll try the By Terry Hyaluronic Serum Concealer. This is nice and lightweight. And then we'll just put this underneath the eyes. Hopefully to cover up that orange vibe. I usually put my base product on first and then concealer. Do you do it that way or do you do it the other way around? Because I know a lot of people do concealer first, don't they? Do I? I'm lying to you. I do concealer first, don't I? Why do I think that I don't? I don't know why I thought that. I mean, I don't know if it's got rid of the darkness under my eyes, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm the best person to try this on because I haven't got the darkest of under eye circles, but if you do have dark under eyes, maybe do a little bit of research into that product. There are loads of correctors out there, aren't there? But not blown away. I just don't like to use too much product under my eyes because I've got lots of lines under them. Can you see? So I don't like it to sit in that area. So basically what I do is I'll use the brush and then I tend to go in with my ring finger just to kind of pat out any excess because I don't want it just sitting in those creases. For my base today, I think I'm just going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match actually. This is the serum in the shade 4 to 5 medium, just because it's nice and light as a serum kind of base. It's kind of like a serum product. What is going on? My phone keeps buzzing. Yeah, I feel like that's a good match actually, especially with my colour as it's going to develop today. My phone is buzzing all day today. What's going on? I'll finish getting ready and I'll come back to you because I know these videos, I feel like I always sit here and just get ready with you and then that's the video done. But I'm off to an appointment tomorrow, which I have not spoken to you about yet. Obviously, I've always been really open about the fact that I've had facial, I've had filler on my lips, that went wrong, had that dissolved. I've had Botox and I've had that for a very, very long time, for like many, many years, and I still have Botox now. It is wearing off at the minute, but I have Botox like twice a year, probably 2 to 3 times a year. So I've always been really open with anything that I've like had done. I've never had any cosmetic surgery done, but that has been something that I've been considering recently, and I have spoken about it briefly on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, I did speak about it on my stories recently. It's not really a subject I've spoken about on here, although I have spoken about my insecurity on here a lot. I'm off for a consultation tomorrow for cosmetic surgery. Oh my god, it just makes me feel a bit funny actually talking about it, but it's been something that I've considered for many years now. It's been something that's been on my mind even more so over the last kind of 4 years, I would say, and over the kind of last 2 to 3 years I've been doing my research and found someone that I want to go and have a consultation with, and it's for a tummy tuck. Now, I spoke about this weeks and weeks ago over on my Instagram, and everyone was really, really nice and really supportive and completely understood where I was coming from. So the feedback was lovely over there, and I know you guys are just as lovely over here. So I just want to say before we go into this, disclaimer, this is not saying that anybody needs surgery. This is something that's personal, like a personal decision that I've been thinking about for many, many years now, and I feel like it will make me feel better in myself. Anyway, what I was saying is that I'm going for a consultation for a tummy tuck, and it's just a consultation. It's just something I want to see if it's, you know, a surgery I want to go through with. I've had a lot of thought about it. I've done a lot of research. You know, I know what it entails and all of that kind of stuff. I've had a C-section. I've had 3 children, and my tummy is not the same, and also never was great even beforehand. Obviously, I'm not like a super slim girl. I'm average size, I would say. And I have been on a weight loss journey over the last 1.5 years, and as you know, have lost a bit of weight. And I don't want to like lose another 2 or 3 stone to get a flat tummy. Like, I don't mind being curvy. Like, I'm happy with that. Even if I lost the weight, that apron belly that I've got is not going to go. It's a massive decision to make. My children are all older now, obviously Orlando's 6. So I feel like I've waited long enough time to let my body heal, to try and do what I can do to lose the weight and to get rid of this belly situation. Sorry, I cut you off there because I was just like, thought I'd get on with it and do my makeup. So makeup is all done. I'm just going to put a little gloss on actually. I've got a lip liner on, which is Rendezvous from Pearl Beauty. I don't know if you can see that. Rendezvous. This is such a good lip liner. You can use it on your eyes as well. I love it. But yesterday again, I just love when you can shop your own stash. This is a L'Oreal lip gloss and it's called Eyesore. I feel like it's one of those plumping ones because it does like tingle a little bit. I just thought it'd be nice. I'm only in the house today. I've got nothing on. So by the time I have a coffee, it'll be gone anyway, won't it? Literally. But that is my makeup done. I'm feeling much more human now and a bit more put together, which is nice. I've got some work to do now. I need to do some filming and then I'm going to have some lunch. Nails are done, let's head to the shops. I popped to Sainsbury's just to get a few bits and I thought I would show you a few things that caught my eye. I wish they would bring back the changing rooms. They brought them back for a real brief while and then they got rid of them again. Even though they're still there, they're just gone, which is so annoying because why have all the supermarkets removed their changing rooms? I literally always shop in the supermarkets for clothes. Anywho, they had a few little home items as well, not like loads, but they had a few nice bits in store and lots of habitat items as well. They had so much home fragrance in store, and I'm not sure if this one is new, but they've got this scented sanctuary area. This was great for vase filling or if you've got like an olive tree, I thought. Now in Home Bargains, they had the Dubai style chocolate for £3.49. I thought this was a good dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. This is called the Mystical Cream, not Magic Cream. It was only like £3.50. They had some lovely teacher bits as well. Obviously it's that time of year where we're getting gifts for teachers now. And I love that card. How cool is that? They've got some really lovely large pots as well. I know they can be quite expensive usually. So they have some great ones in Home Bargains today. And lots of mugs as well. You know, I love a mug, so I always have to look at that section just to see what ones they've got new in. And then after Home Bargains, I just headed to Dunelm as well well, because Dunelm's like literally a few doors down, and they had so many bits in the sale, so I thought I would show you a few sale items. And some things haven't got sale tags on. This one was £15, but actually it was reduced to 10. And I loved the little hydrangea basket. I thought it was so cute. Now, one thing I never do in Dunelm was go to this section where they've got all of the fabrics and stuff, and I had no idea they had this area. I really want to cover the stainless steel splashback in our kitchen, and they had so many options. I was using ChatGPT when I was in the shop to show me what it would look like and ask if this was the right thing to put on there, and it said yes. And look at those, they look so cool. They also had little curtains. I thought this was like a nice little cafe curtain for the utility room. So you can just have them like made to measure, which I thought was really useful. And yeah, I was quite impressed with this little area. It was giving me like crafty vibes. Like they had so many lovely craft bits. They had like knitting bits. They had like all sorts, honestly, paints, fabric paints, literally everything. I was in my element. I then saw these remind me of the Our Place Always pans. I've actually got one myself, which is brilliant, but I thought these were a great dupe and much more affordable. And then I saw these cute dog beds and wanted to share them with you. Right, so I'm just back from Home Bargains. Would you like to see what I bought? And also, do you love my shopping bag? I think I've shown you this before. I love it. It's from Prideaux. It's so useful. I almost forgot to show you my nails. I had them done yesterday and they're so nice. I've gone back to the oval side and got rid of the square nails. And yeah, I just love them so much. They're so cool. They're like a metallic-y cat eye effect. It's really hard to show in this light, but they look really lovely. I went for this pink shade. It's called Cheerleader by the Gel Bottle, and yeah, it's a really lovely kind of just like neutral. I feel like this pink is quite a neutral. It's very easy to wear, but it has got that fun of like the metallic and also a little bit of glitter in there as well. So I'm really happy with that. I'm happy with the shape. I went really short and just went for a little oval shape. So that is what my nails look like after my appointment yesterday. I was going to show you everything on the table, then I thought actually I'll just sit down and share with you what I found in Home Bargains. We're going to start with some teacher gifts because they've got a little section in there at the minute for teachers and teaching assistants, and I thought I would grab some bits now so I don't have to think about it in 3 or 4 weeks time. I'm prepared this year, and I was prepared last year, and it felt so much better because you know what this time of year is like at school. There are so many events on, there's sports days, there's parent teacher evenings, and there's just so much to keep on top of. So I thought if I do this now, I won't have to think about it the day before they finish school. I got 3 of these. They say thank you, and they are vanilla butter fudge. I thought these were lovely. Just a nice little token, small gift for the teachers. So I got 3 of these. But then thinking about it now, I bought 3 thinking Vinny was still at primary school, and obviously he's not. So I don't need one for 3 different teachers, if that makes sense. Usually I'll buy 3 for the teachers, but there's only 2 at primary school now, and I doubt Vinny's going to want to do anything for secondary, but whatever. I've got some extras anyway, just in case. I also picked up these cards. They just say thank you so much. I got a pack of 6 of these, so I thought I could use these for the teaching assistants as well. And on the back they've got this one as well, so thank you teacher. Oh brilliant, so there's probably 3 of each in there, which is brilliant. They were 99p, absolutely ideal, and I can use those for the teaching assistants as well. Talking of the teaching assistants, I thought I would get them these. So I got it's an academic diary, 25-26 academic diary. I thought that's a really nice gift, especially for teaching assistants. I feel like they've got a lot on as well, and they can keep themselves organised with like a little planner. How cute is that? So there was the lilac one. I also got a baby pink one with like yellow detailing, like that butter yellow detail. And then there was also like this really lovely mint green and lilac one as well. So I got 3 of those. The boys can decide who they want to give those to, whether they want to give that to the teacher and the fudge to the teaching assistant, whatever they want. I just thought that was quite a nice little gift. I love stationery, it's my favourite thing. So got those for the teachers and teaching assistants. I also picked this up, pistachio like little chocolates. How good do they look? They also had the Dubai inspired chocolate in there, but it was like, I don't know, it was only like tiny, like this big, and it was like £3.50, nearly £4, and I was like, I'm not that desperate to try it. But these looked good, and I thought these were quite nice because you can just have them like individually. If I have like a bar of chocolate in front of me, I'm more likely to eat the whole thing, so I can be a bit more controlled with something like this, and then everyone can have a little try as well. The next item I got, it's actually Mark's birthday in July, so I wanted to get him a few little gifts. I've been collecting some bits over the last like few months, but I thought this would be a nice gift from the kids, like if they want to give it to him as like a bit of a joke. Mark's obviously a huge fan of chocolate, as we all are, and it's got the dad's chocometer on there, and then inside you've got some chocolates, which I just think, who doesn't want chocolate for their birthday? And a new like tea or coffee mug. So I also got some tissues, just packs of tissues, because I need to put these in every one of our bags. I also need to put these in the car, like multiple ones in the car. I was actually looking for, you know, the wet wipes ones, you know, the like little ones, I think they're called wet ones, are they? But they didn't have any of those. They're more useful because obviously they're wet, but I just thought I'd get tissues anyway because they're always handy to have. So I got a pack of those. They were literally like £1 or £2. So I got some Licky Licks. I haven't bought them Licky Licks in so long, and they do really enjoy those. And I also got some Tasty Sticks. These are the chicken and liver ones. And then the Licky Licks ones are, what flavour? Tasty yogurt snack. Oh, beef flavour. I don't generally get them beef, so we'll see if they like those. I also got for the bin, stick-on bin freshener. I don't know why, but I just saw it and I was like, oh, I'll put that in my bin when I change the bin and clean it. So got that. I got some Smints because I love having these in my bag. I also got this mini Carex sanitizer gel because I just thought, again, that's handy to put either in our bag or in the car. Talking of cars, I also grabbed these, just 2 little car air fresheners. They're like lavender scented ones. I got 2 of them. I also got some olive oil eardrops, and then finally the actual item that I went in for, which is really exciting, is some kitchen foil. So that is everything that I got from, is that everything I got? Yeah, that is everything that I got from Home Bargains. This video has been very chatty, so I hope you've enjoyed watching it. It's probably quite a long one. And if you've made it this far, then well done. I did go for my consultation the other day for my tummy tuck, and it was so good. I feel really like good about it now. I feel really positive about it. And he said that I could get really great results. So that is good. So I'm going to kind of recap everything maybe like in a few months' time, because I'm not really looking to have it done until the beginning of next year, because I just feel like I don't really want to go through like a big surgery like that when it's really hot and stuffy and warm, because you have to wear like the compression garments and stuff, and I just want to be as comfortable as possible. So I feel like if I do it in the winter, at least I can wear it in the winter and I won't feel too hot. Really happy with how the appointment went. I'll have another one, like another consultation about 3 months before I actually have the surgery, or if I want to go ahead with it, I'll have another consultation just so we can chat through even more stuff. I would like to lose a few more pounds before I have the surgery as well, just to make sure that my skin and everything is at its best for the surgery. Feeling so happy about it, and I'm actually really excited. Like, I just can't wait to just not have to worry about my middle area anymore. Like, that's something I literally think about daily, and it's just like, it's kind of exhausting. Anywho, I've been chatting forever. I actually need to edit this video now, so I really hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Head over to Instagram if you're not following me over there. It's just Lizaprideaux. And on TikTok, it is lizaprideaux53. So make sure you go follow me over there, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!